I'm on a roll. Hey everybody, welcome to my new comic book day pickups video for September 23rd, 2020. These are the books I've picked up this week, and like I said at the beginning, I'm on a roll. I've been making my budget more frequently lately, and my budget of $35 or less on new comic books. So definitely made it this week. Got some pretty good reads here, and I'll go ahead and get started. And the first book I picked up is from Marvel, and that is Ten of Swords creation. This is part 1 of 22 for the Ten of Swords storyline. This one written by Hickman with co-written by Howard with art by Pepe Larraz. I chose to get the wraparound Mark Brooks cover on this one. Pretty good read. A lot of world building by Hickman and Howard, as far as there's a place, okay, the mutants live on this island called Krakoa, which first appeared in Giant Size X-Men #1. There's also a sister island, or an island that used to be part of Krakoa, named Arakko. And now this Arakko, I believe Apocalypse and High Summoner open up a gate going to this other world where I believe Apocalypse is from. So in that other world, there's a war going on with the children of Apocalypse, who are the Four Horsemen in that dimension, excuse me. And some other like goddess type character named Saturnine. And it's really interesting to see what's going on here, as far as it really gets into Apocalypse's history and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. But this war going on, they procure these swords that I guess are instrumental in this battle that's going on. And by the end of this book, you see there is some backstabbing going on as the X-Men travel to the other world to try to save Eunice, who was part of a crew that went to explore the other world. So that being said, pretty good read, pretty interesting. It's really world building, like I said, so it's cool to get into. And I can't wait for the next one. I don't know if I'm going to go off and buy all the tie-ins to this, you know, because it'll tie off into Excalibur, X-Men, X-Force, and I don't know if they're all going to be relevant to the main storyline, but we'll see. I'll check it out. It's just too much to buy. That budget would be hurt seriously if I tried to do that. All right, so that's it for that book. Moving on from there, I picked up Venom. This is number 28. It's on my pull list. I got both covers on this one, written by Donny Cates. I forgot who the guest artist is for now. It's not Ryan Stegman right now. But pretty interesting story. You got Venom. They're in this Venom Beyond world. It's another world. It's kind of set in the future, I'd say, because there's revelations towards the end of this book where you think it was a future type destination. But anyways, Venom and his son, Dylan, they team up with this group in the sewers that are kind of like the outcasts. They're anti-symbiote I guess faction. They're an anti-symbiote faction. So they do have symbiotes themselves, but they're against the Codex, who is making every being have some kind of symbiote controlling them. So in the sewers, they get in a fight with these symbiote versions of like Juggernaut, Wolverine, and Sabretooth, and Omega Red. While on Eddie Brock's team, he has like Deadpool, Cletus Cassidy, Spider-Man, and Annie, his wife, who is his wife in the universe he's from. So pretty cool read. You get the revelation. I'm not going to spoil it here, but you get the revelation of who Virus was, his real identity. You also get the revelation of who Codex is in this universe. Now, if you guys have been checking out my Instagram, I've posted a couple of books these last couple of weeks that kind of, they could be, if you're a Virus fan, They could be a good spec book for you. A couple of spec books for you. But yeah, check out my Instagram. I posted those books, a couple, like one last week and then a couple this week. But yeah, check it out if you want to see it. All right, next book I picked up, which is just a reprint. I picked up the wraparound cover for Thor #6, where you got Thanos surrounded by what appears to be Marvel zombies. And he's holding a Mjolnir in one hand that has all the gems, and he's got this black gauntlet on the other hand. So pretty cool. It's based on a vision that Thor has of what's coming in the future. So had to pick that one up. I like that cover. I like the interior art on that, so I got it. All right, that's it for Marvel. So moving on to DC, got one DC book this week, and that is The Flash, #762. This is the final issue that's going to be written by Joshua Williamson, and it concludes the Flash versus Reverse Flash story. And I'm a Marvel guy, right? But I have throughout the years read DC, and I've kept up with the characters. Now Flash, I don't like it in any Marvel or DC or any book where it seems like they okay, take this with a grain of salt because I don't know a lot about Flash, but it seems like they make up a power for him to win, for the story to be concluded, because I didn't understand what he did in order for him to whatever. You guys, I'm not going to spoil it. You guys check it out if you want to. But like I said, this is the last issue with Joshua Williamson writing. It was a pretty decent storyline. I just don't really like the way it ended. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, the final book I picked up this week. It's an indie book, and it's from Dark Horse Comics. And that is Skull Digger and Skeleton Boy #4. Very good read. I enjoyed this. I've been enjoying the series. It's been a long time since the last issue came out, so forgot a little bit about what was going on, but I remember the basic story. So in this storyline, in this book actually, I don't remember if it was revealed earlier, but there's a revelation between the relationship between the villain Grimjack and Skull Digger. So in this book, Skull Digger and Skeleton Boy goes out on his first mission to go find Grimjack. Also, you get a little history into Skull Digger's past here, how he actually became a hero to begin with, or I guess he's an anti-hero, kind of like a Punisher type character. But it was very interesting. Really enjoyed it. I think this is only a 5-issue series, so #5 may be the last issue. I'm not sure. I'd have to check up on that, but I'm definitely going to pick up the next issue. So that's it. Those are the books I picked up this week. If you like, you go ahead and comment below on what you thought of the books I picked up. And also leave comments on what you guys picked up. Maybe I missed something that was good. Maybe I should be over my budget because there was a book out there that I didn't get. But yeah, go ahead and leave comments below, and I'll talk to you again later. All right? Bye. Thanks for checking out my video. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell for notifications, tapping that like button, and checking out my Instagram at iCollectAlike. I have a link in the description below. All right? Thank you guys again for watching. Bye.